Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. How are you doing? It's been a tad bit intense, or rather, it continues to grow. Now, where do we start? We start with 441. The 144 code has been fully purified, the 144, the core of the cosmic monad, okay? This blueprint reset is done, as well as the completion of it has been fully initiated. So the message was that after the last 7-day healing bonanza, once that was finished, and which the eclipse was also part of, and it really just fully anchored in on the 19th, was that humanity wasn't ready to fully ascend during that linear time period, but now we are. Figure that. Well, it makes a lot of sense, and this is also why it makes sense why I even got the guidance to do 7-day healing bonanza, because afterwards I was like, what the heck am I doing here? Because I want to take it more easy instead of doing more. So I'm still working on that, and quite frankly, it's very challenging. Although we are basically fully there, having anchored, having achieved our missions, completing our contracts, as well as the physical reality is not quite where we want it to be. And truly, for me to take it more easy, I need a whole lot more people to rise, especially the masculine. I need physical support. Otherwise, I don't know, there is still not the balance that I would want for my life. Because again, it's a whole thing of receiving and giving in the field that needs to be balanced out. So people like me who've been giving so much don't need to give so much anymore, because more people are rising and giving in return. So we can feel replenished and rejuvenated and have time for ourselves. And I don't need to constantly just focus on this in my own private life. It's taking the back seat. So I'm really done with this, as well as, again, everything that's being shared here is via guidance from Source. And if Source would tell me, which I would love, to just let it all go and do something else, I'd rather do it in a different way. Okay, that's what I want. Not having to deal with all of this artificial technology anymore, because it's literally ancient rubbish at this point. 444. So as you may have noticed, in the field, the false matrix simulation, along with all of the false constructs, thought constructs, belief systems that is based upon, is in full, complete collapse mode. There is nothing more holding it in the field. And we are here to just observe the false dissolving, okay? No longer feed it with fear, resistance, or judgment, because that's what keeps feeding it, okay? So withdraw your consent from the false, just observe. That's where you're holding the frequency of the Godhead, being at one with the still point of the 0-point field, 444, which is what collapses all of these quantum qualium wave functions and sign fields that the false has been based upon. Again, remember, everything is a holographic projection, and this is not as complicated as some made it out to be, as well as, the old construct was that, because that's what the false ego mind manifests, creates, disconnected from the heart. Okay, you get all kinds of very complex, crazy AI realities, and I've been in them, and they're freaking dire. Now, this is where the Cosmic Kryst Diamond Avatar has been fully ignited. Okay, the blueprint is online in the field, and you're just fully activating it through the frequency of true divine love. But that also means a whole lot of you saying no to bullshit. And right now, this moment is all about letting go of the false, everything that's no longer in alignment with you, and fully aligning with the real truth. And this is where the new instruction sets, the new transaction sequence is being fully unlocked from the bottom of our coccyx with the new blueprint. It's basically our new earth coordinates, our new identities, our new realities are coming online. And it's first, again, happening from inside of you, and then you will see it out there. Now, many of us have already seen positive shifts, as well as we could be further ahead. But again, the job has been done, even though, again, that 7-day bonanza was really, really exhausting. And I'm, again, it has just finished. And off we are onto the new. So this is also where, again, you no longer pay the old, that what has been, any attention, and it just focused on the new. And this is also what we're going to be doing So thank you, first of all, for everyone who's been part of that healing bonanza container. Truly, this made all the magic happen and completed this bullshit, as well as your physical realities adjusting to that. And you might also feel through the shift in the blueprint, basically where you are even positioned within the new holographic blueprint is coming fully online. So this basically means your new identity is coming online. So all of these old, outdated behaviors, patterns that really had been given to us through our ancestral lines, okay, it was like we've been on an automated, functioning, bad English, but you get me. It's been like an, you just kind of looping in these old behaviors and patterns, and it's really hard to get out because, again, it's like kind of you're playing a role, and this is part of a much greater happening within a collective field, where, again, what is really truly free will? We're all being played by source, even the distortions, even the opposition, even the AI, okay? All is consciousness, all is source, okay? However you want to put this into boxes of good, bad, right, wrong. It doesn't quite work like this. You're shadow and light. You're not just one or the other, nor is life like that. So this is where we transcend this polarized way of thinking. This is a whole new way of perceiving yourself, others, reality. And this is what's shifting you to new Earth coordinates, which, again, you're not really going anywhere. It's like you are tuning into a different frequency within your own holographic field, your multidimensional blueprint, your morphogenetic field. And this then gives you access to all new multidimensional realities. And I truly have been feeling I'm kind of observing free realities at the same time. And because of the blueprint I'm holding, I'm, I will always have a perception of that, because I feel everything, I feel the whole collective. So it's like, until this is fully physically collapsed, we are always still part of this in some way, shape, form, or another, as well as now it doesn't influence us so much anymore, and we get to party already, okay? Because truly, this is the frequency of celebration. The new lightness of beingness is going to come online. This is where we're just removing the last debris from the field that have been cleared with this last, whatever, 10, 11 days. And truly, we made the magic happen. Trust, okay, your new way of being, your new identity. Like, this is going to be where we can be the people we wanted to be, as the false skins, all of these false overlays fully dissolve in the field. But yeah, as this happens, it's not comfortable. And also these plasma light body upgrades are really intense, okay? This is where your monadic integration fully completes, depending on, again, what you've already been activating, clearing, and so forth. And some of us, as the forerunners, are holding this full multidimensional blueprint of the cosmic Kryst, where you're fully activated. But this is holding, again, this new divine organic creatrix field as a whole, and where everybody ends up individually is also up to them. But each person now needs to absolve their own karmic residue, close out their contracts, because this is the only way how you can align your blueprint and enter through the gates of heaven. And the cosmic rainbow bridge has been fully lit, and we are now here to light the way for other people to cross. Okay, and we hold open the gates, and this is until this is fully completed. And truly, at this point, it's like any moment now, our realities are physically shifting. And again, there already are signs, synchronicities everywhere. And that's why it's also so weird, like literally waking up in this reality. I definitely had a Groundhog Day moment yesterday morning. It's like, really? I'm still here. As well as, everything has shifted, which is kind of the frustrating part, because you still need to navigate through this reality whilst your consciousness is totally somewhere else, and you kind of rather not be dealing with AI and, technology and all of this nonsense. But anyway, we make the best out of it. Now, we're going to have a call for the equinox, the 22nd, Sunday. If you want to join, see the details below in the description box. There is a link to a full description. This is really all about the new Godhead container. So I did a call today, or yesterday on the 19th, closing out the old membership container, the Ascended Master membership container, because this is done now. We're done. Okay? Because we have now reached, again, the forerunners, the Ascended Mastership, the Ascended Mastery and are fully completing our multidimensional merging sequence. And the new container that I already tried to open up like 2-3 months ago, but it just, wasn't time yet. And but this is a whole alchemical process of me shifting the container, shifting everyone over. Like ultimately, I don't need this, as in, writing everything up, getting everyone transitioned, or not, whatever anyone wants to do. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of admin involved in all of this, and I'd rather do without it. But hey, here we go. So the new container, Team Godhead, will be announced later today. By the very, very latest, yeah, I'm just getting it now because there might be some final changes in general. Also, the prices I announced today, I'm still working on them, okay, because it's just been too much writing, too much going on. It's like I'm really squeezing all of this out of me. But again, this is part of a greater unfoldment, yeah, of the shift from the old to the new, and us really stepping into our God sovereign free self and now co-create together our own new beginnings. And this is also the title of the call for the equinox. And again, right now we are like, it's beginnings and endings all merging as one. So we're still transitioning between the old and the new container. So the next call will be part of the new container. So I'm opening this up for people to join. For however long we'll still be playing around with this, okay? But again, what I'm creating here is also something we'll be doing, always on a higher level. Whether we use this technology or, multidimensional meeting rooms for the councils to meet. Because again, I know that I'm here to light the way and, share these navigational tips and instruction sets for us to keep navigating through our realities, because that's just what I'm here for. So if you want to join us, Team Godhead, co-creating all new beginnings, live group call and activation, it's on Sunday. Join us if you like, look at the description. I'm leaving the description for the activation relatively open because again, the blueprint is fully here. Now we just keep accreting more frequency, keep lighting it all the way up until the perfect moment in no time has been reached for the full and final ignition, which is freaking any moment now, yeah? But whilst we're still doing this, again, we're not just sitting here waiting, we're just getting busy with creating the new. And this is what this call is all about. So there's a big shift now because the old has been purged, collapsed, and we no longer need to do that. And now we get to create all new. So it's all going to be, that's the focus. This call is going to be priced still at $33.33. I can't do any reduction of the price as I'm being shown, because that truly is the minimum. Also, the new prices starting then next month, so to say, as part of the new container, they will be priced at $44.40. Okay, this is being given to me as guidance because again, I've really been given from the heart, and I give so much in these calls. They're like 4, 5, 6 hours long, and I was just thinking, I mean, what is even the minimum wage? Even in this country, it's like €12.60 an hour. So this is still cheaper, okay? So I'm still giving it away beyond like a minimum wage because it's about the time, the energy, okay? We're sharing the life force beyond all of the wisdom, the gnosis, the keys, the codes, the activations. I know they're so powerful. And we also will be doing kind of 2 of them in the future a month. So not as many as we have been doing. And, they're just shifts and changes to that. So, and again, the Team Godhead container, where you can have a monthly subscription and where you basically get a reduction on that price as part of a package, will be announced over the next couple of days, very latest by the 22nd. So, but again, we're kind of phasing out the old, beginning the new, and it's all kind of a mishmash. So I'm still navigating through all this, and I also need to just look at all of this with a fresh brain because I'm so tired and exhausted. Seriously, I'm like, oh my God, are we still doing this in a physical? Meow. So anyway, now we get to write all new scripts, okay? And we create all new free multidimensional worlds based on all new storylines because we've purged the past, the false Akash has been fully wiped, and that allows the new to come online. Our new cosmic records, this is what we're here to return. To safeguard the future, we came to return the real, true cosmic Christ teachings, okay? We are the cosmic dragons. We hold the real truth inside of us, free of all fallen realities. So really clear out any preconceived ideas, belief systems, how you believe things to be. It keeps shifting and changing, doesn't it? Why would it be otherwise now? So just open up, clear your field, surrender to source and ask, God, show me the truth, show me the real truth. A real truth seeker does this, and they are happy to question everything they've ever learned again and again, especially at the end of your journey. It's like you forget everything you've ever learned and you just go freestyle and you go like, God, show me, because this is all about your connection to God. This is all about being God sovereign and free and being your own highest authority and not thinking other people know more than you. Okay, again, we all have our expertise. We can all listen to one another. But when you feel deep down there's something off, okay, really, truly, intuitively, not your brain, okay, your heart, and true knowing, intuition, not the false monkey mind, okay, then you need to heed that and go a little bit deeper. This is also why I always take what resonates, leave the rest, don't just gobble up what me or anyone else says, okay, don't give your power away to anyone. This is so important. It's the essential part right in the end to fully reclaim your true blueprint. You are here to return parts of these cosmic history records, the truth, not the fallen. And you hold it inside of your very own DNA and cellular memories. And this is what's being fully ignited right now. Now, so details are below for the call on Sunday. It will be part of the new Godhead container. I'm gonna share the details of what that entails if you'd like to sign up over the next couple of days. I will also put a couple of extras in there to start you off with. Also, what I'm going to do is, this is the last cosmic energy update in this form. So I just need to put it into the system, so to say. So the new, you basically can then sign up for a monthly subscription, and I keep it at a very low price of 15 euros and 15 cents for you to sign up for these monthly cosmic updates, where I do 1 to 2 of them a week. Plus, I will also announce 1 or 2 of them being live, so you can join via Zoom link and can then also ask questions or comments, which just make it a bit more interactive. But again, just 1 or 2 of them a month. I will do that way and then announce them. Okay. Again, all of the other details I will be announcing soon, and I will also include in this new, the Cosmic Energy Update subscription, the call we just did on the 19th, which was a kind of closing out call, as well as a preview of what's ahead of us, the new container. A cosmic update was part of this, us just sharing, a review of everything we've been through and really reaching this frequency of celebration where we know we are already partying, as well as we are just navigating what we need to as we're going through this transition between the old and the new. So right now you might need a lot of rest, go within, keep anchoring the frequencies, keep accreting, which is really you anchoring, holding more light, more truth, more wisdom, more love and power. As this again is what, we're here to awaken and what we're here to return to all of humanity, the creator self. Okay, not just waiting here, thinking somebody else is going to do it for us. The true guardians, magic Grey Queens and Kings, the true Ayanis, priests and priestesses, cosmic dragons. Okay, we came here to safeguard the future and to return it to humanity, as this is what liberates us all. And we are the disclosure. We need to be that which we want to see in the field. It's all about embodiment, not what we speak about, not what we're hoping for, believing in. That's a big part. But then you need to really put it into divinely inspired action and make the magical shit really real. And right now, it's so much about a true divine masculine rising, again, as one of the feminine, but she can't keep holding it all on her own. Okay, and there's no more time for hiding, because this is where we all need to level up to guide humanity home through the freaking storm that's coming now. It's already on the doorstep. Okay, to hold open the gates for everybody who wants to willingly walk across the rainbow bridge. But it will also have to give back to us, because this is the end of us overgiving. This is why I'm also taking these cosmic updates offline, because I know they are helping you clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, and activate the new blueprint of the cosmic Christ. These are healing activations. They're really powerful. And people have not been really, not enough people have really been valuing them or appreciating them. And I've been taking on so much of the shit being thrown at me for doing the right thing. And this is just where this ends, okay? Until everybody can behave and know how to co-create responsibly. Now, so I'm going to announce that over the next couple of days. For now, again, you can join the call on Sunday, but this will also be part of the new container. And yeah, this is truly where we get to rise and shine and just expect beyond any calls, any dates, truly, for reality to shape shift in the blink of an eye without attachments. Okay, but you know it's all here. It's all activated. Just withdraw your consent, your attention, focus from the false, so it can fully collapse as quickly and easily as possible. That's what we're here for. That's what the God Self does. From this still point of the 0 point field of true divine love, neutrality, oneness, you get to collapse and co-create all new realities from. And again, we're going to go more into this in the call and the activation. Okay? All right. Now, anything else? There's obviously more to read in the update. To read the post that comes with this on my community page or Facebook or Ko-fi page are the best places. And this is truly where a whole new consciousness is arising, the monadic mind, okay? The unified field. It's already happening. The singularity, the totality of the singularity event is here. It's us remembering from deep within. Again, this is the crystalline core fully igniting, the crystalline grids. It's happening inside your heart. This is the cosmic tri-seed atom cracking fully wide open and igniting already the new blueprint, okay? And the new crystalline operating system is fully online and takes over from here, from the old, but you need to let it fully go, all right? Now, there's been a lot clearing, especially in regards to the core wound that we all carry of abandonment and rejection, especially the feminine being rejected and abandoned and ostracized, you know, again, within us all, for who she is, the wisdom she holds, the healing energy, the light, the frequency of truth, of authenticity, and that, you know, again, triggers shadows within others. And then when I don't own this, I project this back at you. And we no longer take this. We no longer give a shit whether people like us or don't like us. You just need to stand in truth, no longer care, and that will shift the field all by itself. And it's already happening. But this has been tough because something has come up with my daughter. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want to live in a world anymore like this, where people abandon, reject, ostracize, block, blame other people for their own shadows because they, you know, just don't want to take the responsibility. I mean, it's beyond that, truly, because they're all just playing roles here. But this is really the time where, especially the forerunners, those who call themselves starseeds, really need to, if you haven't already, own your shit, work through it. It's really quick now. We have already created new blueprints and templates. The same for the collective, okay? You just need to let go of the false ego self and your false identity in the old realities, okay? This is what fully collapses the false matrix. And this is very much held by the divine masculines of the original pairs, those who hold the original blueprints for creation, okay? Because they hold their template. And if you keep hanging on to your false self and the false stories and identities, yeah, this is going to be dragged out a little bit. But no worries. Whoever wants to see or not see, this is going fully ahead. So, you know, you either surrender or be dragged through this disclosure. Because we are the disclosure and we came here to return the truth because reality depends on it. And this is why this is so fucking important. And this is why I keep doing what I'm doing to bring us all the way home, no matter how much you hate on me. Because nobody cares anymore. And so going back to sender, everybody's sitting with their shit now. Okay, this is you resolving your own karmic load. This is you fully aligning your true divine blueprint with the true virtues, ethics, morals of the cosmic Christ and what that really means. And it's written inside of your DNA blueprint. You don't need a book or a manual to know what that is. No, I have the 10 commandments ever done us any good. Now, enough of this bullshit, okay? This is our ultimate glow up. This is us fully rising in the field as the new leaders. But you can't give your power away to the false leaders out there. We are here to reclaim that power. We've given it away. Or rather, you know, it was taken from us and we didn't know any better. But now we know better and we're going to do better. And if you know better, it's your responsibility to do better, especially now. Like, enough of the looping, enough of the bullshit, belief systems, okay, that keep you separated from your fellow tribe members, cosmic family. Because again, this is you in separation with your own true self. You blocking, rejecting anyone, it's like you blocking and rejecting parts of yourself. And again, there are reasons for why we block people sometimes, okay? But I would use this sparingly and only like really when people are harassing you. And even then it sometimes doesn't work, but you know what I mean. Now, anyway, this is where the curses turn into blessings that they were always supposed to be. This is us fully clearing the sacrificial template, the bodhisattva, okay, because it's done. And now we get to truly live a life worth living. And it's fun for us because I'm really all about that. Like, that's, you know, right on top of my list of priorities, so to say, focus points. But again, we need everybody to make the dream work as part of the teamwork. We can't do this on our own. There are limits to when we do everything on our own. So this is what the new container is all about, us pulling together and making the new heavenly realities really tangible through us joining together in projects, working together, helping one another, complement one another with the gifts and abilities we have, the wisdom, the gnosis, because not any one person of us like holds it all. That's exactly the point. We are here to come together. This is what made us weak. This is what created the split of the shield, of the morphogenetic field falling apart, the tribes falling apart. And we need to heal this. Anyway, at the highest level from within the oneness, this is already healing. So again, you know, either you surrender or be dragged. So you can be an active change agent of making the magic happen, or, you know, you'll be dragged through it. And then later on, you will think, oh, well, would I have just X, Y, Z, you know, I would be further ahead now, so to say. And I wouldn't have needed to go through so much suffering, because again, it's just a false ego self that's suffering here. Let it all the way the fuck go, which is based on your opinions, belief systems, what you believe to be true, right, wrong, bad, good. This needs to stop, good versus evil. It's you at war with yourself. This is all about people being at war with themselves and egos miscommunicating, misunderstanding one another. So let it all the way drop. There's nothing to hold on to but the faults. Fully reclaim your power as your true God creator self and start creating with the right people. This is not a time to hide, be in a hanged man position, okay, hermit mode. This is like you as the butterfly coming out of your cocoon. This is the phoenix fully fucking rising. Okay, and we no longer play games here of victimizers and just seeing everything upside down. Okay, because if you see it, look at reality from a false ego lens perspective, yeah, you can't see correctly and you're in a state of psychosis. You need to see through the heart. You need to fully surrender your mind to the heart. The heart purifies the mind. This is how the God mind comes online. It happens through total surrender to source. Again, all the time, clear your field of any preconceived ideas, belief systems, and ask God, show me the truth, the real truth. I mean, it's coming if you want it or not. So you might as well be part of it or you'll be dragged. So again, we have to reclaim our leadership roles. We have to reclaim our power. If you have watched me for a while, yeah, this is not easy. As well as people like me have created, paved these new blueprints, templates, paths for others to rise much more quickly. And you can clear and heal what would have taken you 10, 20 years within 5 minutes. And it's not even about time. It's all about a shift in perspective. And this is what, this is the abundance we hold. And if we help other people with doing this, this is priceless. Okay, and yeah, and we need to put a price next to it, because again, if we just keep giving everything for free, our fields are depleted and we are exhausted and we're drained. And this is the end of this. Not just a few of us can hold this over. Other people are like waiting in the background and are not rising up. This is where everybody needs to rise up if you want to be part of the new leadership of New Earth. And again, the leading is meant as in you're just an example of how this is done. And you can say, hey, this is how I did it. It wasn't easy, but now it's going to be much easier for you, because again, the templates are all there. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay, but each person still, again, needs to decide this for themselves and needs to clear out their own karmic load, but it can be so quick right now, truly. Okay, I think I leave it here. Again, read the notes. I'm not gonna repeat it now. I think it's all there. Again, the update, the call replay from the last group call from our membership container, I will make part of the new, when you sign up for the new Cosmic Update monthly membership, that I will announce shortly, okay? If you want to have some more information. And again, it's our auric field that heals, okay? I could just sit here, not say anything, and it would still clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade your field. Yeah, help you with that. Again, you still need to do the inner work. Nobody can take this away from you, but people like me can make it a whole lot easier and go much quicker. And this has been hard, you know, it's been hard work getting to this point, transmuting our inner shadows, healing our wounds and traumas, and having come up with new blueprints, templates of how we can do this properly and stop looping already. It's in the field, as well as, again, if you want some extra help, you will need to give back, okay? Because again, this is worth more than a pair of jeans or, I don't know, a piece of jewelry or, you know, literally anything in the manifest world, because everything manifests is truly just temporary. This kind of soul growth, healing, is what connects you to your eternal self. It's eternal. Yeah. And this needs to be valued, and we need to be given back to, because otherwise a few of us feel drained and we keep carrying everything, but we're done with this now. So this is where truly we ascend fully, completely, one way, shape, form, or another, as well as we hold the gates open and assist others to cross that bridge, okay, between the old and the new. The cosmic remembering is fully returning. Again, open up wide for the massive downloads, igniting ultimately from inside of your DNA blueprint. It's all in the field, it's all online, and the frequency of true divine love is what ignites it all. Okay, and again, this means many things. Also look back on my other cosmic updates. They're all timeless. There's so many instruction sets, navigational tips, keys, codes. Again, all of them help you clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, activate the new divine blueprint of the cosmic Kryst, this Kryst Sophia divine reunion blueprint. And, you know, it's there. Any additional support, help, check out the links in my Ko-fi website. All right. So truly, this is where the truth, your true identity, your new true identity, the real multidimensional higher identity, free of all of this fallen shit, comes fully online. This is where the crystal networks and core of Earth are fully igniting, and along with the plasma light body, ours, massive activations. The crystalline activations, the plasma light body activations are massive. It's all here. Keep lighting it up. Keep anchoring more light, truth, love, wisdom. Be the change you want to see out there in the world. And now rise. Cosmic dragons, rise, okay? You need to be happy with being seen for your real, raw, true, eternal, authentic self, which again is perfectly imperfect. Okay, this is like when you love yourself all the way up and stop judging yourself, you stop doing this with others, and this is how your blueprint aligns and activates now, okay? Because judgment is separation. When we can look at one another, eye to eye, heart to heart, without judgment, our blueprints heal, one way, shape, form, or another. And yeah, this will also include clearings. This is not about false love bliss and just feeling great all the time. If there's shit to clear, then there's shit to clear and align. And it's the same with me, constantly going through massive clearings on behalf of everyone. It's like I've really learned to be grateful for when I go through the shits, the trials, the tribulations, the triggers, because I know it helps me to align my blueprint. You know, and triggers are really there to point you towards ancient wounds that still need to be healed. So you're welcome. And this is really, again, only the false ego self suffers, as well as, you know, clearing all of the stuff is obviously hasn't been that much fun, as well as it's been so worthwhile, truly, because it just returns you to your real true self. It's the only way. You can't get around this. I mean, I guess there are easier ways to transition through dropping your body and, you know, transitioning and being rebirthed in a new one, as well as, we need these physical bodies on the ground, enough of them, because we hold that blueprint. Without us, it wouldn't ignite. And truly, you hold it all inside of you. You have access to infinite intelligence through your heart. It has cosmic quantum access. Anything you ever wanted to find out, are still, kind of wondering about, truly, it's all held within you. If you just keep emptying your mind of these preconceived ideas, belief systems, and ask God to show you, it's streaming in now, full power, okay? Especially as this last bit of kind of space rubbish, consciousness rubbish, fully clears from the field, okay? But it's happening, but we can vastly accelerate and make this process a lot easier as people are fully rising in the field, and you need to own the worth your gifts, abilities, superpowers hold beyond all of this physical shit, because this is what makes new Ascension Earth fully real, and it means infinite abundance. But if you don't, again, if you just give it all away for free, you can't get there. If you have an issue with money and inverted programming around it, you can't get there. You need to, claim the abundance on this level that your gifts and abilities hold. Yeah, and without taking the piss, obviously, because the other side of the coin is where people are charging extortionate amounts of money. And it's not really an integrity, but first of all, the quality of work they offer for those prices, as well as, again, you want to keep it real. Yeah. So there's a medium way of doing it. And again, if you come from a place the same as what I'm doing, I ultimately do for free, and I have been doing for free until I've been guided to, charge for certain things to keep a balance. And it's still not at the place where, I feel really nourished back. So that's why I'm shifting these things, because I have to. And as I claim more of that worth, the value, everything I share has, I know it goes out into the field, and more people are able to claim their worth and no longer feel guilty when they take money or receive money. Because that's another issue that has been in the field, and not being able to marry spirituality and money. It's just about energy exchanges. Okay, and whilst we're still playing with money, you infuse love into it, and this is what clears out all of the black magic surrounding it. Anyway, okay, enough of that, but that just wanted to be added and said, because it's been a thing that also has been rising in the field. So this is really truly where we stop demonizing ourselves, others, and instead see the real and the divine beyond all of the shadows, the masks, the overlays. Okay, and this false reality is just dissolving and phasing out, and you won't be able to remember it. Okay, how this goes, how quickly, is down to us. What you believe needs to happen doesn't happen. Believe me, from within the oneness, this is already done. So just let go of these belief systems. Ask God to show you the quickest way through. How about that? And then just do that and stop questioning it and having your head tell you otherwise, okay? So the real truth that is everlasting and cannot be questioned because it's just known. This is the age of knowing, okay? That's not even an age anymore. But this is where you just know, okay, truth. You radiate it out, and this transcends, dissolves all of the falseness out there. It's being radiated through your auric field, okay? It's a blueprint you hold. What does your blueprint hold? It's consciousness. And then it manifests in various forms, okay? What is holographic, including your body. So it's not that real. And the real truth is what sets us all free. This is why it's so important for us to really stand in it, be it, embody it, and now speak it or write it, sing it, paint pictures with your codes and your keys included, share them with the public. No more hiding, because we need these keys and codes, the gifts and abilities out in the field, and you're owning them and claiming the worth they hold. Otherwise, you can't claim the new realities. They're held inside of your DNA. If you think that they're not worth anything, if you think somebody else has all the answers, you can't access them. You can't unlock them. All right. I think that's it. This is our hearts fully healing, our nervous system, our emotional, mental body, with this whole conclusion of the last 7-day healing bonanza. Again, thank you so much for everybody who's been part of it. I'm also going to try to catch up with more comments. It's just been too much, really. It's been too much to hold and manage, and yeah, anyway, this is where everything is going to become lighter because everybody's rising up and we're all supporting one another. We're all leveling up together, okay? Because this is the only way the dream really becomes fully manifest in the physical now, as the original tribes, the soul groups, find each other again. And we come together in teamwork, complementing one another. This is how we can up-level, because otherwise you will always have a limited reality where everybody just fends for themselves, okay? Now, no more of this, because truly, this is where our cups are overflowing, okay? The lands of plenty, of milk and honey, are held inside of our own DNA blueprint, which is serving as the film strip to our realities in the frequency of true divine love, and your embodiment of this, of love, power, wisdom, is what fully ignites it. But you have to fully align your blueprint. And I know that my work has really helped people with that. If you're open and you're not of the faint of heart, because I know when people work with me, there are a lot of triggers, a lot gets cleared, realigned, and you need to be, enough not in your false ego self to keep moving through it. The same as I get triggered by people sometimes, not anymore, but if then we have been resolving it, and this is part of the healing process. Can't run away from it, because again, as long as something still triggers you, there's something still not fully aligned. So there truly are blessings and gifts. All right. That's it. So truly, believe in your superpowers. If you don't use them, you lose them. The more you use them and share them, most importantly, with the broader collective, the more it's going to come online. If you don't use them, they will be taken away from you. If you have abused them, they will be taken away from you. And this is where, again, karmic debts are being fully paid and Dharma fully plays out, okay? Depending on which side of the coin you're on or somewhere in between, okay? There's no way around it if you want to ascend in your body instead of just dropping it. Okay, but again, we're all being rebirthed here, we're all being reset, we're all dying and returning to source and returning as something totally different, as well as we will keep our, memory, so to say, intact. Yeah, so just know the floodgates have opened and we are about to be showered by the infinite abundance that we are. This is also connected to our divine inheritance of our spiritual lineages, all of the wisdom, the gnosis. Again, what I'm sourcing from, besides source, is the lineages, the Christ lineage I'm connected to. Okay, and all of us, we have our spiritual hierarchy, spiritual lineages, and you're literally now, after you've cleared out all of the shit and all of these curses, okay, that turn into blessings, infinite abundance, because once you know how to manifest and co-create reality, that is infinite abundance right there, and it's way beyond money, what we're accessing right now, okay? So it's just a means to an end. Whilst we're still playing with all of this, it's monopoly money. And you just infuse love into it, alchemize it, play with it. The main thing is having no fear, resistance, judgments around it. Because again, if you can't pass through this money barrier, okay, and we're still in poverty consciousness, we can't access the infinite abundance that our true light body fully activated holds. Because that's how you complete your journey. Okay? All right. I leave it here. Check out the link below if you want to take part in the call on Sunday, where we are co-creating all new beginnings together as one and have some fun and play together. The activation I leave quite open to whatever wants to flow in. I mean, again, because the blueprint is fully here, it's really just keep accreting, keep anchoring more light, more frequency until full and final ignition, and we keep going. And that moment of full and final completion is here any moment now. The Alpha and the Omega meet as one. This is past, present, and future fully collapsing into the eternal now moment of no time whatsoever, and we're fully home. Okay, and again, within us, we can already feel it. We have arrived home where you feel fully safe in your body on earth. Doesn't matter what happens or doesn't happen, you're going to master your way through any obstacles, any challenges, any storms. arising and handle this like the master, the ascended master that you truly are, and have returned as, okay? And now we return back to our true leadership roles where we are helping others to cross this bridge all the way home. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, anyone supporting me, like, share, subscribe, comments, any and all donations. Thank you so much. Again, I announce more about the membership container any moment now. And yeah, enjoy the inner celebration, that frequency of knowing that you've completed your hero's journey, completed your contracts, and now you can start all anew, fully fresh, a whole new blank canvas to paint on, okay? The new green screen of our new earth realities, the new divine organic creatrix field. It's literally worlds of infinite imagination, no limits, none of these limiting, crazy, complicated constructs. Forget about it all, let it go, okay? Nothing to hold on to. What are you afraid of? Hanging on to any belief systems, constructs, ideas. I mean, why? For a false sense of security, it no longer works anyway, because again, there's no support in the field for all of this false stuff. All right, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much. And keep dancing, keep celebrating, because truly our time is now to fully rise like the phoenix from the ashes, okay? The butterfly coming out of its cocoon to greet a brand new day. All new beginnings are here now. I hope you can feel it. The sign synchronicities are everywhere. And again, you need to feel it first in here, and then you will see it out there. And in the meantime, whilst you're purging, like I could feel frustration and stuff like this purging in my own field over the last couple of days. And I knew it's like, you know, it's here, as well as you just purge the faults. It's like you're just giving it a last review, all of the shitness, and you just allow it all to come up and out, because it's really, you're just fully clearing out, releasing the past, everything that has been fully completely right now. Okay, so just observe, let it arise, feel it, be present with it, and then you let it all the way the fuck go, completely, fully. All right, our time is now. Now is all there ever is. And this is where we truly fully rise as the cosmic dragons that we truly are, the new starborn human, the new divine human, okay? The cosmic Christ, fully risen, the new Christus Sophia. But we have to balance this. We have to bring this into the field. More and more balance, harmony between the polarities, fully merging them as one, within the non-duality, in the unified field of the oneness, okay? And master the paradox and be a living example of what that looks like. Okay, and it looks crazy to the 3D mind, and people don't get it, but that's okay. Just be that, okay? Unapologetically, shine bright, because as you are in your true self, you give that gift to everyone. Even if everybody would stand against you and throw stones, okay? Still, as you are standing in true embodiment with your own unique version of that God self, it just helps them as well. Even if they hate you temporarily or project shit at you, okay, you just need to stay the course, keep walking, you're helping them, okay, because you are laying the blueprint and you help ignite that within others as you are that, without fear of being abandoned and rejected, okay? This is fully healing now, and this is how we can truly be fully at home in our real true self, where you feel fully safe, protected, provided for always, no longer afraid of anything. This is your true nature. All right, I'll leave it here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, so many blessings. Keep being you, keep rising, keep shining. Okay, our time is now. If there ever was one, it was one, truly. Okay, because this is the end of time and we're running out of time, so there's no time to lose, literally. Okay, so much love, so many blessings. I see you there. Bye, bye, bye.